This is a walkthrough of how to use 3 useful tools for recording on your computer. The tools I'm going to talk to you about today is Smart Recorder, the Windows Ink Workspace, and how to record a slideshow in PowerPoint. The first of these is Smart Recorder. You can see this on the top left-hand side of my screen right now. This is the piece of software that I'm using to record this video right now. There are 3 buttons: a record, a pause, and a stop. Pretty self-explanatory. When you stop your video, it will give you the option to save everything that you have just said and seen on your screen at that point. If you need to find it, we go to Start, type in Smart and Recorder, and you'll be able to open that and find it here. If we don't want it on the screen, we can just minimize it. It'll stay out of the way. When we want to start again and stop our video, we just bring it back up and press Stop. When you've finished, if you need to edit your video, of course, to get rid of the parts with that and without it, that's fine as well. The next one I want to share with you is Windows Ink Workspace. Now, for lots of you, this will be on the bottom of the tray here on the right-hand side, the pen symbol. If it's not there, you need to right-click on the bar at the bottom and click Show Windows Ink Workspace button. When we click on this button here, 3 different major options are going to come up. First one is the sticky notes, the sketch pad, and the snip and sketch. Now, lots of people have used snip and sketch before. The interesting way about using it this way is it will automatically take a screenshot of the page that you were on before you open the workspace. So right now you can see the PowerPoint I've got underneath. If I open the Chrome browser first and then go onto workspace, you'll see that it will change. That's going to be my snip here. Open it up, and now I can annotate, I can screenshot, I can do anything that I need to do with my pen on there. Nice and straightforward for this one. Another one that's really useful, again, if I come to here, is the sticky notes. Find the sticky notes here, I click find me a new one, I can write again on my sticky notes, or I can make one where I have just taken some notes, and it won't let me write on it at the same time for this one. But if I find other ways, then I can still write on these different parts as well, which could be very useful for us. So let's close down my sticky notes for now. I've got to close each individual one. But when I open that sketch note again, not the sketch note, sorry, Windows Ink, open my sticky notes, they're still all saved there as well, so I can find them nice and easily. The final one on Windows Ink Workspace is probably the most useful. That's the Sketchpad. It's essentially going to turn your computer screen into a white blank canvas, and on here we can model lots of different things. So if we use this in conjunction with the Smart Recorder, then we can potentially model how to do lots of different calculations, how to do different things in maths, for example, how we can model some handwriting, and we can change our colors that we're writing in. We can change the size of our pen. We can change the style of the spray potentially that we do, and we can even highlight things as well. If necessary, we can rub things out. Nice and straightforward on here, just like we would on our computer. We've got the option of other tools here. For example, our protractor. We've also got our ruler, which I can use to make nice, accurate annotations as well. If I finish with those, I can either copy it into our sketch note, I can save it, I can record it however I'd like to. So those are our first 2 tools. I've got Smart Record and I've got Windows Ink Workspace. And the final thing that's useful to show you is recording on Microsoft PowerPoint. Now here I've got a really basic PowerPoint here. Let's say I want to talk people through what my different slides are going to mean. What I need to do is go to the one that I want to start with. So I'm going to start with my first slide here. I'm going to click on Slideshow and Record Slideshow. This is going to bring up a screen like this. If I've already recorded things in the past, I'm going to click the X and click Clear Recordings on all slides. In this case, I haven't, so I don't need to worry about it. Things that are useful to know on here. Again, I can annotate and I can write with my pen on here, as long as I've selected first my pen, and I can write and I can show different things. I can write on it before I start recording. At the moment it's not recording, but those annotations are going to be there when I start. So let's get rid of these to start with. Also useful to know, if I right click any of these things at the bottom, I go to pointer options, I can have a laser pointer so that I can show people things that I want to draw their attention to during my presentation. So let's give this a go. I'll click record. You'll see it'll give me a countdown. My face will also appear on the right hand side here if I've turned this button on at the bottom. Okay, now this is a little bit more difficult because I'm also recording for you guys now. So there we go, I can show myself and it's going to be nice and easy in there. If I want to check it, I can press my replay button here and I can work through each of these as I record. It's important to note that you can't go backwards when you're recording. We click escape when we've finished. I'll come back to here. When I've done that, what you'll see is you'll see this little button on the bottom here. It will show that I've got a recording on there. If I want to present this as a video, then I'm going to go to File and Export. I'm going to create a video and I'm going to click Create Video at the bottom there. That'll take quite a while to export it into a video, so be patient, don't rush the process on it. That should be everything that is useful for now. I'll post another one if there's anything else that I find that's useful. Thanks everyone, bye.